He laughed at me.
Wow. Fucking hell.
Oh.
I'm sitting here going, how are we going to start this? Because we can't start it the same way as him. Because
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Molly Crew episode in Game Room Boulevard.
Jeez, Jake, your voice is sounding real deep today.
Brother, I don't even know what we are doing right now.
Oh, this is going to be a magical episode. We're going to go off on multiple tangents.
Our fearless leader, Jake the Huss, is not here with us. Oh, fuck. Anyway, he's not here. He's working hard. You know, the flower boy, flower power, Powerpuff Girls. He's got a big day coming up in Mother's Day, the biggest day of the year. He's been flat out, worked on Monday, Sunday. He's keeping us all afloat. So he's not here, so this could be an absolute debacle.
Yeah. But, yeah.
We take the piss out of him, but he knows that he gets into it and he gets it done, and we're just a couple of little followers.
Yeah, we just come along for the ride.
You know, Mother Duck said one day, and then we just come back. That's all we do. We follow the big fella.
Well, Cody, did you want to have a crack at doing something like he does with the results of last week?
I don't know if I've got that many words in my vocabulary. I'll just roll out here and say something about fucking photosynthesis and make myself sounds really intelligent. For those of you who listen to fucking Bloke, their recent one, the guru lost a game of fucking something to one of the other boys on there, and he had to try and get photosynthesis into their Monday episode. He had to say photosynthesis 3 times over the episode. Because even I was like, why is this motherfucker saying photosynthesis so much? And then I was like, if anyone had known, it would have been just because he's making himself sound really smart. But anyway, we'll get into it. We'll see how we go. See if we can keep fucking bumbling over our words and get through this.
Oh, surely we don't bumble as much as he does.
Oh, I tell you what, we're off to a fucking flyer right now without the big fella.
Oh, right.
So if we just run over the results of last week.
I wasn't even meant to say all right.
We're just trying to fill words at this point.
Oh, man, I need a 500-word essay.
We've got the electrifying eels that have gone down to the statutory sharks. Sharks get the job done there, 28-18. Well, I suppose, it was Magic Round.
It was Magic.
One of the biggest rounds on the calendar. So there's good things. I'll just quickly give the refs a wrap, except for the last game, but there's a bit different.
But Magic Round. Didn't even see the last game, so all refs were great for me.
Already kind of happy that we almost didn't go, that we didn't go because of the rain, but we probably wouldn't have felt it anyway. It would have been that red hot. It would have just been fucking off with the fairies.
Basically.
So we get the Sharks in the first game up against Eels. They get up 28-18. Easy peasy, done and dusted. We're just going to roll through these quickly, get our results, and then we'll move on to next week.
This week.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Next round. We've got Kyle's
That's
fucking
good from you, Carter.
Red Hot Roosters. Kyle's Red Hot Roosters with a fucking good performance here over the fucking Dolphins, who'd been on a bit of a roll lately, 36-26. The old Knights decided they wanted to hit that first to 30 bet that Jake placed fucking 8 weeks ago, and the Knights get up there 30-4 over a depleted Rabbitohs. In the move on to the Saturday night, fucking what a ripper of a game this was.
Told you this is going to be a rip snorter of a game.
Mate, we knew it was going to be up there. No defense played at all, except for the last 15 minutes by the Warriors to hold on here. They get up 30-26 over the fast-finishing Cowboys. And then we've got the Pig Dogs pushing up into 8th place after this win. The old West Tigers getting up over the Dragoons, 34-28.
The old fucking Dargans.
The old Dargans. And then we push into Saturday. There was a few good games here. And we've got yeah, that's what I said. And the we'll edit that in Pro Stop. That's how this normally happens, isn't it?
No, I won't.
This one gets edited.
Yeah.
We've got the fucking table-topping Bulldogs doing a good job there of the Titans, beating them 38-18. Miserable. Titans, miserable. And then we got the Panthers. Could be back. Could go on a bit of a run here. Beating the Broncos, embarrassing the Broncos on their home court for fucking Magic Round. You'd think that'd be the one team that'd want to get up and fucking put on a show.
You know what? For losing that, the Broncos should be exempt from next year's Magic Round.
Oh, could you imagine? But they don't even get a home game there anyway. So they
I know,
might
it
as well
fucks me
sit
off
out.
every time.
Might
I
as
don't know
well
how many
sit
times
out.
I've raised it, but yeah, Broncos. Actually, you know what? All the Queensland teams, sit them.
But like, yeah. After that performance, the Queensland just don't get Magic Round.
They just don't get rugby league. But,
Origin.
we won last year.
Oh, okay, yeah, one. Righto.
Going to win this year too, bud. Unless they play Hudson Young.
Ooh. So we've got the Panthers embarrassed the Broncos. Broncos were poor, very poor, 32-18. And then in the last game, which everyone knew it had potential, and it fucking showed out. OT and everything. Fucking chip and chase for the fucking, unreal. The Raiders push into second with a win over the Storm, 20-18.
Mate, I'm pretty sure I fucking absolutely nailed the week because I said Storm Raiders probably going to be number 1 game. Number 2 was going to be Warriors Cowboys.
Unreal.
Mind you, all these games are pretty red hot. There was a lot of points, a lot of action.
There was a lot of good games. And then just shout out Manly, just hanging around. Good performance.
Wonder if some of them made a trip up.
Got out in the crowd, got amongst it, full sends.
Just Olaquado in the crowd, just...
No, if he gets anywhere close to the football, he likes to run on and join in.
Yeah, that's true.
In the biff ups. In the biff ups.
Well,
So how'd we go on the
I'll tell you
we
what.
won't talk about the bets because let's be honest. We're a bit shit.
Yeah, a little bit shit's being nice. Well, for the tips, this is like Carter had himself a week, so for him to miss this week's pretty unlucky because
he had himself a week all round. I don't reckon there was anything that went wrong with him.
We won indoor cricket on Saturday night.
Us.
Knights win.
Us.
He goes large in Supercoach.
That's massive.
Right?
Massive large.
Then, to top it all off, he won the tips this week.
He's fucking, what a week to miss. The boys in the chat of the Muttley crew were keen on to see how much he would fucking jerk himself off, and he hasn't even made an appearance.
Yeah, he's let the team down. You know, he's let the team down. He's made all your mothers proud by getting them flowers this Sunday coming, but he's let the boys down. But I tell you what, I'll just quickly run through. So he hit 4 try scorers this week.
That's not bad from him. We did bag him out last week, and he's had a red hot crack.
3 of them were worth 2 points.
Osh.
So he hit the hammer.
He's equaled my points of last week, just saying.
So he hit the... Well, actually, he scored more points in try scorers than you did overall this week.
What?
You got 2 head-to-head, 1 on the line, and 3 anytime try scorers. Or 3 points. Yeah, 3 anytime try scorers.
Holy fuck me. 2 on the tips.
You went Eels, Dolphins, Rabbits, Cowboys. So that's 0-4. Tigers was a hit. You went oh, no, that's the spread. Hold on. Sorry, you went Sharks, draw for Roosters, Dolphins, Rabbitohs, Cowboys, Tigers, Titans, Broncos, Storm.
Holy fuck.
And then your 3 try scorers was KL Hero, Herbie, and Purdue.
Fuck me dead.
Yeah.
And I don't think I didn't go any better in the... Oh, I almost got my Cowboys one because I had, was it Purdue, Nanai, and Cowboys 13 plus, so I almost got that one.
But yeah, no.
Sniff there on the comeback.
Carter had himself an absolute trot. So he hit hammer on the Friday night, right? He then went Kalen Ponga and Drinkwater, but then this is a run. He hit Dylan Egan in the Dragons-Tigers game.
Fucking hell.
Then he hit Jacob Preston in the Bulldogs-Titans, and then Nathan Cleary in the Panthers-Broncos. Just lit it up.
Holy fuck. I'm surprised I didn't hear more about that in the group chat, to be fair.
He would have forgot what he picked. Some of the times when we were watching the game, he's like, oh, this was my same game. We've got this, and this. And I look it up, I'm like, none of it.
It's not even your game, brother.
Nah. Anyway, so Carter, I actually got the most head-to-head with 5, then Jake with 4, Cody, you got 2. I also hit 5 lines. Jake hit 3, Cody, you hit 1. So the linesman is gone last week.
Yeah, but all the ones last week were like fucking point and a half, weren't they? I'm pretty sure last week was a really, really tight one.
Yeah, basically.
But yeah, I still shit the bed.
A little bit.
I might have given up my lead here.
So overall, Jake topped out the week with 14. I got 13, and Cody, you got 6.
That's poor.
That is
6 overall.
So Jake stays in third, even though he had a great week. He's just shortened that gap. Jake's in third on 96.
Oh, he's up in the 90s.
Yeah. And then Cody, you've dropped to second on 109. So you're 13 ahead of Carter, and then I've just gone over in first to 112. So I'm 3 ahead.
He's taking a 3-point lead.
Yeah.
5-point swing or whatever the fuck.
So Carter and I are tied for head-to-head points, tips, so 38 apiece. You're on 36, Cody. On the line is where you've got us. So you're still on 40, I'm on 33, Jake's 32. Anytime try scorers is where I make up that ground. 41 for me, 33 for you, 26 for Jake.
Jesus.
And then just quickly on the bets, I won't go through our same gamers.
Yeah, just give us the crucial and the big VAR.
We did get close on one same gamer outside of yours, Cody. That was mine on the Bulldogs, the old Bulldogs Titans. I had Jerry,
yes.
Crichton, or Carraz to score in the first half. Carraz scored first try. Into Connor Tracy anytime, who scored, and then Montoya first half. Didn't score at all.
He didn't even look like scoring.
Anytime they went left, they went to shit.
Yeah.
And then we had our worst ever week on the crucials. None of us hit.
Not a single. That's meant to be our lock-in.
Yeah. I'm fucking filthy at myself because I changed it last minute from Connor Tracy to, Jai Gray, because Connor Tracy had scored like the last 6 times against the Titans.
Yeah, fair. That's silly.
But I was like, Jai Gray against the Knights, lock. And then, yeah, big buck, no good. So
not even close.
Onwards and upwards for another week.
Well, we might have to fucking change our strategy. Strategy, mate.
I've tried this week. I've tried.
Technology.
All right.
Now where are we going?
Now the big rig's not here, and he hasn't sent through his tips or his bets, so this is going to be a bit of a stagnant one.
Yeah, it'll be a bit fucking.
We'll get his tips a bit later.
Be a bit left field. For his same gamers, you'll just have to fucking jump on the feed.
Yeah.
And have a bit of a look-see there, see what he's done.
So the first game up is the Eels and Dolphins on Thursday night. Currently, as it stands, the Eels are the favourites by 1.5 points.
Yeah, nice and close.
It is a close one. I actually agree with about all of those odds. Cody? Where are you going with this game? What are your thoughts?
I reckon
analysis?
It could be. This one has potential to be a decent game. Like if the Eels hit a bit of form here, and we got the Dolphins, a bit of a lull, but they're up and they're down. I took them last week and they fucking let me down.
Yeah, but let's be real. The Eels are not the Roosters. The Roosters are a quality outfit.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, to be fucking fair. You lost your fucking week before as fucking best player by a country mile in the first 6 minutes, and you still fucking got the job done.
Yeah, but we replaced him with Connor Watson, which is a pretty fucking decent replacement.
Well, he might get fucking New South Wales fucking halfback.
He'll be the number 14 for sure. I still just don't understand what the Knights did to him when he went to Newcastle. Fucking nothing. Because he looked shit when he was in Newey, old Connor Watson.
Hey, some people can't handle it. Look at Dom Young. He might end up fucking back
Best
there.
news of the week.
Immediately. When I say he's open to talk to people, immediately. I was like, holy shit.
It's only taking you how long to realise he can't play footy?
And B. Smith. So I think the might be on an immediate release to the fucking Rabbitohs.
Bunnies, yeah.
In the works. So
I think Manu's coming back.
The recruitment team recently, I think they just fucking finally admitted they fucked those two ones up a little bit.
Yeah.
After getting rid of him.
Like, I understand them play for B. Smith because he's a talent, but he just didn't really fit.
I should have had him as a running ball forward. Off the bench. He's a
that's
perfect 14.
Play him at lock, he's a fucking weapon. But anyway.
That's what I mean. Front row. Just get him in there. He's a dog. Anyway, so back to what we were fucking meant to be getting into.
Yep.
Look, I'm going to fucking... Because I've got him in Supercoach and then fucking old Jaden Campbell's come back and I swapped Jaden Campbell to fucking Mitch Moses and now Jaden Campbell's fucking somehow come back. It's way early. I need Moses to fucking justify his selection. So I need the Roosters. I need the Eels to have a fucking red hot chop here and get the fucking W, and for Moses to have a fucking red hot crack. So I'm going Eels. Fuck it, Moses.
I already wrote it in. Already wrote it in. I was like, surely. I was like, he's just been going on about Moses.
I mean, just chirping him, and then I pick a Dolphins try scorer.
Yeah.
What about you, big dog? How are you splitting these ones?
Mate, Dolphins don't travel well. So I'm just going to take the Eels to cover their 1.5 points. And I took him last week and he didn't score, and surely he's not going to miss 2 weeks in a row for me. So Will Penasini again. Robert Toya carved up old Herbie last week. So I'm not expecting Herbie to have back-to-back shit weeks, but Will Penasini is the same sort of style as Robert Toya and could fucking get round him. So
I like that.
And given this is my same gamer, sorry, Jake, what were your picks? Me. My same gamer this week, so I've gone. You'll probably see a bit of a pattern with my. I've got 3 games this week, so you probably see a bit of a pattern with them. I've taken the Eels with a +6.5.
Ooh,
to cover, because I'm pretty confident they're going to win, but I just want that little extra buffer,
just a little bit extra,
just to convert a try into Will Penasini. Well,
again,
doing it
again. Well, Penasini.
How their tables turn. Turntables. Yeah. Fuck. Oh, someone put
You can't even fuck up the saying.
Fucking photosynthesis. Will Penasini anytime, and Jack Bostock anytime.
Ooh.
$7.75 for that.
I love that. We're gonna, brother, we've fucking, wait till you see mine. I mean, technically you have, but that's not how this works.
Yeah, but they haven't heard it.
Yeah, we want to keep it fucking, they haven't fucking Herbie.
Fully loaded. Loaded.
Righto. What about the next game here, mate? Fucking Friday night.
Yeah,
Donald Jones Stadium.
Mate,
fucking Knights, Titans.
I tell you what, if this was a night earlier, pardon the pun, give me the Titans. But
on a Friday night?
But it's Thursday. It's not a Thursday, is what I'm saying.
Friday
if it was
night,
Thursday, I'd be taking the Titans.
I can't believe that there's more than $1 between these two. I mean, Knights have only had that one good game. And I mean, the Titans, but...
Yeah, but you honestly can't trust the Titans as far as you could throw them, really.
Well, same as the Knights.
They do get Jaden Campbell back, which is a massive in for them, but...
Because these guys have already verted each other. Titans got the job done. Knights scored what?
6 points late. This was the game that started their shit run and attack.
Yeah, so, like...
Maybe they'll be out for some revenge. Look, I've gone Knights. Yeah. I've just taken the Knights with the 5.5 start. And you've got to go him. It's his 100th game at McDonald Jones Stadium.
Ooh.
So that's a little bit of an extra incentive there for the Knights, I feel, to fucking rip in. Because they stood up for his, was it 150th as a night last week? Or 300 as a night?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Bro. Oh, Dane Gagai.
I was like, you haven't let the cat out of the bag yet?
I thought you knew who I was talking about.
No.
Oh,
I don't.
Your ooh sounded like you knew.
No. I just 100 games. I just trying to be involved.
Oh, right. Yeah, so I'm taking Dane Gagai. And I can't remember how many games he was celebrating as a Knight last week, but this will be his 100th game at McDonald Jones Stadium. So another milestone for the Gags.
For the Gags.
Yeah.
A Gags milestone. I don't have many of them. I'm telling you. There's not much. Is that it?
I'll gag you.
Oh, no, you won't. I've seen it. I'll be able to clearly say to you, is it in yet?
Choking hazard. Oh, what about you, bud? Where are you heading?
Well, for me, the Titans.
No, it's for more.
They just. And I know they get Jaden Campbell back, but I've got to take the Knights. I have to. Unfortunately, I don't want to, but I don't want to get stung again.
Oh, actually, Jake just sent me through his tip for this. He's tipping the Titans.
Yeah, he's off them. He goes, that's it. Knights have scored their 30 points for the next fucking 5 rounds.
Well, the last time they scored 30, they didn't fucking... Well, did they even score 30 before they went on that run of attack?
I have no idea.
Can't be bothered looking.
Who even fucking cares, to be honest with you?
Yeah.
I don't even think he would.
No.
Those 3 consecutive Sundays, ending his weekend with a loss. And then he comes, and then, hey, that's what shapes a man. And then he turns it around and look at the weekend he just had. Hey, through adversity, he's like a phoenix.
And he's not here to celebrate it.
The old ginger, he's like a phoenix fucking coming through from the ashes.
Rises out of the ash.
So I'm going, look, and unfortunately, we've jagged the same here, but I wasn't going him for the reasons you have. I'm going yours for the reasons of last week, the Bulldogs scored all of their tries down the left-hand defensive side of the Titans.
Oh, yep.
Basically every single fucking one of them. So I've gone fucking Gagai. So I'm Knights, Gagai as well.
Fucking hell. Follow me in, boys.
Absolutely. And then to fucking triple down on that with my same game multi, and I've changed it up a little bit here because I've been having an absolute fucking shocker.
Well, you haven't hit one yet.
Nah, not even close.
Nah.
And
you got close.
Used to fucking chirping from your fucking penthouse over there at one apiece.
Well, in all
well
fairness, I have hit one, but it was the very first game of the season, so it's almost like I haven't hit one.
Beginner's luck.
Yeah.
That doesn't even count. That was Vegas.
Vegas, baby. Can we play all the games in Vegas?
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So unfortunately, you're nil with me. So for my anytime, my fucking same gamer, I've also gone Dane Gagai for that time. If the Titans fucking defense keeps this up, it's a sieve on that fucking left-hand side.
Yep.
Dane Gagai's going to have a field day. He's fucking big, strong weapon. And then I've gone to the other side in AKP, Coffee Pereira. And I'm just sticking with the two. I can't even get close to three. And last week, if I didn't take the fucking Cowboys 13 plus, I hit the 2 try scorers. I'm laughing. So this week, I'm going to change it up a little bit. I don't think Jake will be too impressed because the odds are going to be lower this week, obviously. But
mate,
I need to hit. I just need to see that
look,
ball
to be honest,
go through the fucking hoop.
We had originally gone with this plan just to keep hitting, or try and hit winners at least on the consistent while we were trying to figure out a fucking crucial and big bar because they only hit once every fucking blue moon. But we've just jacked up the odds in our same gamers and we're fucking not hitting them either. So
it's just at the back end of last year it was working. I don't know what was going on. It was flowing.
Yeah, we're trying to get a little too.
So I think we might have to fucking go back to the drawing board and critique it a little bit.
Look, I'm sure the Jake's got the 2 games here. He's got the next one in the Rabbits Bronx and the Cowboys Panthers. I'm sure he'll even out our odds in those 2 games.
Yeah, absolutely.
He does like to go large when he's only got the 2 games of the week.
So just to fucking reiterate, refresh, I've got
Renewed.
Dane Gagai and Coffee Pereira for fucking anytime try scorers. Just the 2 of them, $4.75.
Mate.
But
we'll take anything.
We need to win.
Mate, if we stay around those odds and we hit 2 or 3 of those a week, making money.
That's all I'm looking at. And then once I start getting confident, then I'll shoot back up to my 20s and 30s.
With the odd 50.
Yeah.
Raise the bat, son.
Absolutely. Right.
All right. Second game on Friday night. Old Rabbits and the Donkeys. Broncos are the favourites in this game due to the Rabbitohs having 1,000 people out. But they do get Humphreys back, Latrell's back, and that's all that's coming to my mind at the moment.
And have you seen now, right, I want to fucking just, for this game, I just want to bring something up that I don't know, if there's some keen eyes out there have fucking noticed. The 18th man, Totola.
Mm-hmm.
He was the captain last week.
Huh?
He was the captain last week. They were down to their 5th string captain. Old Tavita Totola was their captain last week, and now they've dropped him. And
you can't captain a side to a 30-8 loss against the Knights and expect to play next week.
I mean, Fletch. They had a Fletch and Heine. Great fame. Captain that fucking Rabbitohs team to 2 spoons.
Yeah, but obviously...
But I digress.
Obviously, Totola doesn't have the same personality as Fletch.
But if you have a look at the old at the team lineup, they've moved Jai Arrow and our mate fucking Kalamatangi into the front row.
I've just seen that, yeah. Arrow and Kalamatangi in the front row with Aiken and Duncan as the back rowers and Lockie Hubner locking the scrum.
Yeah. They've just...
And Sevilla Havili at hooker.
Yeah, they've just completely sort of...
Yeah, right.
Gone rogue.
Gone
to a smaller, more mobile pack. I don't know how well that's going to work against
Payne Haas and Paddy Carrigan and,
and
Xavier Willis.
I don't know how well that's going to go with one of the biggest packs in the NRL, considering that everyone thought, that the mobile, given it was wet, that the mobile pack of the Bulldogs being smaller and more mobile would do a job, and we've seen what happened there. But it'll be interesting to see. I just thought I'd throw that out there, that you captain 1 week, 18th man the next.
A week's a long time in rugby league, mate.
Isn't it just?
Look, given that Bud Sullivan's still in their halves, I can't take the Rabbits. I'm sorry, but
I thought they were going to run an inexperienced halves pairing of fucking Jai Gray and Humphreys.
Oh man, I'd take
Sullivan.
I'd take Jai Gray at 5'8" over Bud Sullivan.
That's what I thought they were going to do.
I fully believe that old Jaden Sullivan's position's probably a 14 and fill in where needed, or just a little. If you need a little bit of a spark or something to happen at later in the game, he's got the speed and he can break a game open from there. But as a starter in half, he's no good.
It's that I'm here if you need me, coach, and if you put me on, I'll fucking have a red-hot crack.
Yeah.
But if you go to him early and say, you're it, you're the guy, I need you from start to finish, win us this game.
Yeah.
I think he can fucking hear those fucking knees rattling as he's fucking shaking in his boots.
So this just tells me that Wayne Bennett does not rate Lewis Dodd one bit.
Oh, well, he didn't make that signing, so I feel like he's just showing the board. No. Shithouse.
I'll play Bud Sullivan instead, thanks.
I mean, you could have tried Lewis Dodd in hooker. There's a lot of halves that transition and make good hookers, like Benny Hunt. I mean, Ben Hunt started as a hooker.
Well, I think that's generally the transition, because that's how like a couple of the Roosters, like I only notice it from a Roosters perspective because I don't really look at the other teams, but like Sandon Smith was coming off the bench as a hooker role. They did the same with, just Sandon Smith basically.
Yeah, well done. Way to tie it in.
No, well, I was going to say Hugo Savala too, but I don't know if he actually came on through the hooker role there.
I'll tell you what, that's a big fucking hooker. By the time that poor cunt bends down and pick the ball up the fucking throat of the front row, he's offside.
But anyway, yeah.
He's fucking running around on his knees.
I'm going to edit that part out.
Nah, you got to leave that in, brother.
Yeah, no, it's too much effort.
Yeah, so which way are you going here?
So I'm taking the Broncos head-to-head, but 10.5 points is too many for me. Oh, but Major's coming against South. He'll probably want to fucking tear him up. And Wayne Bennett. I did have Rabbits down here as the spread, but I'm going to take the Broncos. I'm going Broncos.
Sneaky try scorer?
Adam Reynolds.
Ooh. Against his old club, you reckon?
Yep.
Fucking bit of this, that. A bit of a chip and chase.
Little
he
sneaky,
loves pulling them out every now and again. Well, see, you know what's really frustrating me at the moment is the Broncos this year are starting to turn into...
The Warriors?
Yeah.
Mm.
And I'm worrying about it because I don't know how to pick it. Like, I mean, Penrith are fucking big dogs, but we should never have got beaten like that last week. Like, at least be competitive. At least be in it. Lose by a try. Lose on the fucking doobie. And obviously they've still got demons because did you see the old side-by-side of Leary's try? The same thing. He probably fucking come off his left foot and went, you're joking, you fucking idiots.
Still haven't learned.
You've got it on tape. You've got it on tape. It is in your fucking... etched in every one of their minds.
Clearly they didn't watch the tape properly. They didn't want to watch it.
Clearly they didn't. But, yes, this could be a fucking 20-point victory Broncos way. Or Bennett, with his fucking little fucking magic dust and his tiny little forward pack, might actually fucking know what he's doing here. I reckon Savili Havili's bigger than Jai Arrow. And he's playing hooker.
Yeah.
And, whatever. That, I reckon... We need to actually check the stats on that. Someone out there. It won't be us.
On the weight of the forward pack.
On the weight of that forward pack. Because there wouldn't be a wet rag between fucking...
So you just want the front row?
Hubner, Tallis, Duncan, and fucking Ewan Aiken.
So Havili's 100... Well, this is not confirmed source. It's just Rugby League Live, the app. Havili's 106 kilos. Jai Arrow's 101. Keon Kulamatangi 110.
He looks a lot thinner than 110. I think that might be
that's an old
weight.
one. Let me see if I go to the official NRL app.
Or the official.
Official.
Because you'd have Paddy Carrigan, he'd be about 106. Payne Haas would be about 112. Xavier Willison would be about 112.
So, yeah, NRL app's got Jairo at 101, Havili at 106. If maybe I was right. Yep, yeah, Keon, 110.
Yeah, right. That surely wouldn't be the fucking new U-Butte fucking updated fucking
Paddy
BBC.
Carrigan, 106.
I'm pretty sure that's what I fucking said.
Billy Walters, 88.
That fucking yeah, Billy Walters.
And Payne Haas, 117.
Oh, Xavier Willison stands at a whopping 0 centimetres and 0 kilos.
Oh,
So fucking,
fresh.
Fucking whip it. That's how accurate the fucking NRL app is. Holy shit. What do we got Payne Haas at? Payne Haas at 117. I gave him 105. So yeah.
Anyway, try scorer.
Righto. Fucking Broncos. After looking at all that. Broncos. And you know what? Fuck it. I'll go back to me little man. I'll go back to Arthur's. Come on, little buddy.
And this is Jake's same gamer, which we haven't got on us. So we will just pause that and you'll have to get that
It'll
one
be some fucking disgusting
from
thing.
the feed. We just get a message from him saying he's on his way.
Oh, yes.
But he's still going to be 40 minutes away.
Yeah.
So
There'll be some good traffic to it this time.
fucking oath.
Lovely.
All right. Next game, Raiders and Dogs. This has the makings of an absolute rip snorter.
First verse second.
And it's played that way too in the books. It's Raiders are favourites by 1.5 points here. And that would 100% be the home ground advantage.
Yes. And the Dogs have lost Preston. They're still about Tupanua, Curran.
They're short-handed.
They do get Burton back. Kiraz now has been back a few weeks. He's hitting some fucking good form.
Mm.
You know, they've still got kick out. They've still got a really good squad, really good team. And they're a team. They don't need those individual players.
That's it.
But the Raiders, favourites for the spoon. I picked them for the spoon. And they are flying.
100% probably one of the best calls.
I made the same last year, didn't I?
Yeah,
Dragons not winning a single game.
but I still think like that wasn't a terrible call from you because they actually still missed the 8. The call from you last year that stood out was Storm to miss the 8. That was fantastic.
Well, fuck it. That'll be nearly as good as my fucking Raiders to come dead last. They're in second at the moment.
Now,
so
I'm gonna throw a little stat out
16
here.
positions wrong.
I'm just gonna throw a little stat out here for
Here
you.
we go. I'm the stat man.
So the Bulldogs have lost 18 of their last 19 matches against a top 4 ranked opponent.
Holy shit.
So, yeah, when versing a top 4 opponent or an opponent that's ranked in the top 4, they've won 1 of their last 19.
What about if that team has only spent fucking 2 weeks in the top 4 in the last 4 years?
Look, I don't know. Didn't read that far into the stat, but
Holy.
purely for that reason.
Fucking don't let Jake hear that one.
Not even just for that reason. I think the Raiders are on a red hot tear.
I think Jamal Fogarty's got something to prove too.
Yeah.
On his way out.
This is a bit of a...
KO Weeks is fucking starting to hit a bit. Obviously, Huddy Young's fucking performing. Big Red, do we know if he's playing? Was he Cat 1, Cat 2? I'm pretty sure he's named, but I'm not sure if it's confirmed if he's playing or not.
Big Red's still named at front at the
But then you got
number
fucking
8.
Tarpity, fucking Tamale out on the wings having a fucking red hot crack.
They're just looking...
seemed to get back to a bit of form last week.
Ethan Strange has had himself a bit of a season. He's just quietly going about his business.
And, like, it could go either way here because they've just played Storm. It was a big game. It went to overtime. You know, were they up too high and now they might come down and have that little bit of a hangover this week? But I reckon the way that team is, the way they're built, the way they just fucking defy everyone's fucking expectations and just go, you know what, you think we're going to fucking fail? We'll show you. And the way fucking Ricky Stewart gets in there, gets behind him, I reckon he'll fucking have them absolutely firing for this game.
Fucking oath. I actually would prefer the Raiders if they were underdogs because then fucking Ricky would get them around. But I'm going...
Yeah, they wouldn't know what they're doing here. They go, we come up against first place and we're fucking favourites.
Yeah. Raiders for me into Stephen Crichton any time. He does love a try against the...
Stephen Crichton.
Because I feel like if the Doggies were to get up, it'll be Stephen Crichton that leads that charge. So
I like that. Now, look, I'm going to go against you here.
Ooh, spicy.
And I'm just backing the fact that they're fucking number 1 on the table. They had a fucking blip a couple of weeks ago against the Broncos, but then have a look at fucking Broncos get fucking pumped by Panthers, so this fucking comp's all over the place. I know they're missing Press and that, but they'll have someone who'll just fucking step into his spot. They're going to be fucking, I reckon they're going to have a real good game here. They're going to go down there. I reckon it could get a little bit fiery. Look out for old Mahoney and apparently the newest little fucking bulldog out there in fucking Starling. Who knew
Oh,
he
really?
had this little bit of fucking mongrel in him? He was an absolute terrier against the Storm. The other week he's, shooting up off dropouts, fucking putting shots on Campbell Gillard to make him lose the ball. I think he's taking it personal and he's going, you know what, I deserve to be in this team. I deserve to fucking be the number one dog in this Raiders pack. And he's just fucking playing above his weight. So I can't see that little fucking niggle, see how it goes, because last week was interesting with the Storm.
It's just a little couple of hookers going at each other.
Holy.
Hooker fight.
Yeah, I wonder how much they'll pay. But I'm going to take the Bulldogs. And the Bulldogs, obviously, because they're from
I was waiting for you to
behind.
say Raiders.
Because, doggies, it's from behind. You know what I mean? And
Tasty.
try scorer. You know what? I'm going to go kick out. He's been a little bit quiet the last couple of weeks. He started the season strong. He's had a couple since he's come back from injury. He's been a little bit quiet. I reckon if there's ever a game, it's against Huddy Young. You know what I mean? Huddy Young's been fucking exploding at the moment. Fucking, I reckon he's going to go, nah, I'm him.
I'm him.
I'm him.
Well, on that, so I've got the same gamer here and same sort of situation. I've just gone either team to win by 1 to 12 because I think it's going to be fucking real close.
That's it.
And there's an and.
No, just the way that you said that, I was like, fuck, we are struggling to hit if he's just gone either team 1 to 12.
Yeah, either team 1 to 12. And then I remember I was going to bring it up a couple of weeks ago when Jake had a Dogs game and he stayed away from the left attacking edge against the Dogs, so their right defensive edge, which is Stephen Crichton. But I actually read a stat, I remember reading it that week where it was the Dogs are actually leaking the points down the right, which is strange because it's Stephen Crichton's side. So I've gone to Marley on the left.
I thought you would have gone strange because it was strange.
Missed it. So give me Tamale to score into
fucking hot tamale.
Stephen Crichton. I'm riding him.
Oh,
He does. He scored. He scored the last. I had a look at it, and there's a reason why I've been raving a little bit of the critter.
Bit of critter, he reckons.
So just a sneaky little one for you on the critter. He was almost a smoky for my crucial. That's how far I'm on him. So in the last 5 games, he scored 8 tries against the Raiders.
Orsk. He fucking loves it.
Loves a multi-try.
Yeah.
Hey?
Any of them while playing for the Bulldogs.
I assume so. Doesn't tell me that here. But his last time he's played at home, which doesn't account for this one, was a double and a hat-trick. But a single every time he's played in Canberra. So there it is. Either team 1 to 12. Tamale into Crichton anytime, $8.25.
Love that.
Red hot. All right.
Jake is fucking crying on the way home.
He's not having a great time.
He's not.
If we were live streaming this into his car,
Could
he'd be
you
fucking,
imagine?
the phone would be going off here.
He'd be going 140 fucking mile an hour trying to get home to save this fucking wreck.
All right, middle game on Saturday night. The Dargans versus the Wars.
The wee was.
The Wars have been sneaky.
And they've not even been playing that good.
I know.
And it's the best ever start to a season they've
Even
ever
that year
had.
that they were fucking everyone, they were up the Wars started. It's
the
even
best,
better than that.
I think the next best was 2018. And that wasn't even their premiership year. Well, not premiership year, but year 2011 they made the grand final.
Yeah.
But yeah, they fucking just unreal. Flying under the radar a little bit. Sitting in third. The Raiders and the Warriors just fucking, what are you doing here? I don't know, I snuck in.
Came in the back door.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know, I fell in. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, look, I had a feeling, I do have a feeling that Dragons are going to get this done, but I'm not going to back it. I'm going Warriors. Warriors are favourites by 2.5 points.
You really think the Dragons could do a bit of pull a Melbourne Storm on them?
I feel like, I think I still just sort of half expect the Warriors to be the Warriors of old and
Oh, you've
just
got
drop
those
this
demons.
one. Yeah,
There'll
I've
be the
just-
PTSD in the back of your head.
but I'm not. I'm sticking with them. I'm going Warriors. But I tell you what, if I lost a tip here, I wouldn't be surprised. Is what I'm saying.
Like that.
So Warriors, and you've got to have him. He's back.
Oh, I'm changing mine.
DWZ, baby. The flying mullet. The
You
Dragons
gotta have him.
The Dragons love
Gotta
to
have
concede
him.
a try down their left hand side. So
Hey, I mean, fucking Charlie Staines did a number on Sloan. Is that the right side?
Charlie Staines was on the left.
Damn.
Hmm.
No, wait, yeah. DWZ will be right winger.
Yeah.
Running against the left hand defense.
Yeah, but Charlie Staines was on the left, running against the right.
Oh, gotcha.
Taruva
I see what
was
you
on the
mean.
right.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Bullshit then. Whatever. Okay, whatever. He'll run all the way around.
To be honest, I don't know about
that.
that. I don't know about that stat about Dragons conceding down the left. I'm manifesting it.
I'm just speaking it into existence, baby.
That
No, I
has
love
not been
that.
fact checked.
No, I love that. Well, for me, I'm going to be following you there for sure. I don't think the Dragons stand a chance. I'm happy. Hey, I'm happy for them to prove me wrong. Like
I'm not up the fucking wires.
a lot of teams have this year. But, yeah, I'm going Warriors. And you know what? No, I'm not fucking changing it. I'm on fucking DWZ.
Are you
I'm
not?
on him. On his fucking comeback game. You got to fucking have him. There's no other way. There's no other fucking question. There's no other way around it. You got to have the fucking big cheese.
You've got to have him.
And I've got the bloody same gamer for this one. And I'm sticking to the same fucking cookie cutter fucking way of life this round. Another two-legger. Nice and simple. Double tripling down again, apparently. Seems how this works out. So we'll see what happens for the third game. I've gone DWZ, however you want to fucking say it, into Leka Halasima.
Ooh.
Into Leka Halasima. So you think these odds would be a little bit higher. I'm thinking up, but they're still only $7. Which is good. I love that.
Mate, you just need to...
Halasima, he's just got that little bit of something about him. He fucking played 80 minutes last week in a game where you probably don't want your rookies out there. It's his first 80-minute performance. The coach is now backing him, and I reckon he's just going to grow another leg and go, fucking, all right, you fully back me, let's go.
Is he on the left?
I don't know. I think he's on the right. I'm not sure. Because I think Capewell's left.
Well, Capewell's now in the centres this week.
He's normally left back row, though, isn't he not? That's what he was for the Broncos. I'm not sure what he was at the Warriors.
Yeah, I got no idea. No, he would be left because Niokoro is right.
Yeah, so I've got...
And Samuel Afenu scored for the Tigers down the left last week. So that's
Niokoro has
good
been
shout.
pushed into the middle for Leka Halasima. So
Well-
he must be on the right then. He's taken...
Well, I don't know because Capewell's in the centres this week.
Yeah.
So
And
Niokoro's gone back to the edge.
DWZ, Halasima, 7 schmacks.
Nice.
Easy peasy.
Lemon
Lemon.
squeezy. Shut up.
You're fucking stupid.
Yeah, you stupid. All right.
Stupid nana.
Saturday night, the final game of Saturday night, Cowboys and Panthers. The Penny Panthers are only 3.5 point favourites going up to North Queensland. And
I don't know how the 15th place team can be the favourite in this game. This
Especially-
is unreal.
especially on the road.
Fucking hell. This is joking.
I feel like Cowboys are going to be one of these teams this year that, and I think they've been like this the last couple of years, where they'll have really great periods and then just shit periods. There's no real in between because their defense is not great. So it is heavily reliant on their attack. If their attack isn't clicking, they're not winning.
And on that point, when the Cowboys beat the Panthers earlier on, the Panthers weren't defending like they did last week against the Broncos. So if they've found their structure, if they've found that defensive resolve that they built their fucking 4 premierships on again, the Cowboys are going to struggle to score points. And if they're not scoring points, they're not winning. They're not a 10-8 team. They are not a 10-8 team.
No.
So it'd be interesting to see what Panthers we get. Cowboys will be taking confidence because they have. And I reckon this year it is going to be extra hard for the Panthers because it's, everyone's sort of seen that little bit of a chink in the armour. They see that they're a bit vulnerable. They, there's that blood coming down their cheek that they've never seen before. So everyone's going to be up, and everyone's
so you're telling
me
there's a chance,
basically, and everyone's going to be fucking playing. So the Cowboys could have some confidence at home but don't rule out the Panthers. Don't rule out the Panthers at all.
Well, I'd like to know where you're going with this one, Codes.
Fucking who knows? Nah, look.
Bonos.
Fuck all, really. I haven't seen him around these days. Where is he? What's he doing? A little radio show with Aaron Woods. Well done.
Wait, no, he hosts The Amazing Race.
Oh, the mediocre race?
No, it's amazing.
Frank the Hut. Look, you know what? Fuck it, I'm going to take the Cowboys. I'm going to back them in here. I'm going to back them in, which means on history, Panthers win. By the way, for those of you playing at home, I'm taking the Cowboys, so jump on the Panthers. Everything Panthers for you guys out there, but I'm on the Cowboys.
Sweet.
Because I took the Roosters, Panthers pump. So, I'm on the Cowboys.
Who's your try scorer?
Loud and proud. You know what? He's been treating me well. I'm going to stay on the fucking Purdue train. Stay on the Purdue train.
Purdue.
And for those of you fucking following at home, I've fucking traded him out of my Supercoach team, so he is going large.
Take him for a hat-trick.
Gamble responsibly.
Look, mate, I knew you were going to take the Cowboys, so I've taken the Panthers and the Panthers to cover the 3.5 line because I was like, you know what? I've got no idea. Panthers should win this, but Cody's taking the Cows.
They get To'o back.
Now, I'm going a little sneaky here with my try scorer.
They get their fucking hooker back. They get Schneider back on the bench. There's a few good ends.
I'm going a little cheeky here with my try scorer.
Ooh.
And that's why I wanted to get yours first, and Jake's not here. So I have a feeling that they're going to put Jenkins into the centre off the bench.
Straight away, do you reckon they're going to late
the
change?
Game. So I'm going to take Jenkins for 3 points off the bench, thanks.
Does it count?
Yep. He's currently, while we're doing this, he's on the bench. So that's 3 points.
Oh, fucking hell.
Loophole. But
loose hole.
But in saying that, if I'm wrong and he's not a late change, well then I've just sort of fucked myself.
But okay. Righto, I'll back you. Fucking whatever.
Look, you can follow me if you want.
But an hour out,
he doesn't become a centre. No,
it gets moved in the starting side.
Yeah, but when I placed the tip, he was a benchy.
Here we go. Yeah, no, fair shout. Righto, loophole.
It's like what the line is when we're betting.
You're just looping your captain,
That's
brother.
it.
You're just looping your captain.
Mate, anytime I see a back in the fucking bench, I'm just going to back them.
Oh, I hope he gets fucking dropped out of the team completely.
Should have taken Dwight Gray earlier too, actually. Damn.
Bring him on.
Anyway, this was Jake's same gamer, and he's not here, so he doesn't care.
At this rate, depending on how long we fucking drag this out for, the big fella could be here at the end, and good luck.
Yeah, it's going to be a scene.
Oh, either that or he's going to come in crying or something.
All right. Sure. Sunday afternoon.
Couple of fucking good games of footy
Starts off with the Storm versus Tigers. Now, for me, the Storm here are 14.5-point favourites, which is a little... I don't get that.
That's a bit disrespectful.
Yeah. Like, I understand that the bookies will have all their algorithms and all that sort of stuff, but the Tigers aren't the team they were over the last, even 5 years, right? Storm look fucking average without Harry Grant. In all honesty.
Oh, yeah. They can't score any points.
No.
They're averaging near on 30, and now what? They can barely get fucking 2 or 3 tries.
Yeah. So...
And just keep it close, and they'll blow the lead late.
And the Tigers, their defense is there. They're top 5, top 4 defense this year. They just struggle in attack from here to there every now and then. But look, 14.5 points is too many for my liking. But you can't say no to the Storm, who've just lost a game. They don't lose many back-to-back.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Nah, fuck. I might have to fucking flip. I was nearly just going to fucking go straight on the Tigers.
When I opened them up, when I opened up the bookie and it was fucking Tigers were $5.10 head-to-head, I think that's a sneaky shout.
That's
just for that is a lot of value. I think the Tigers could sneak away with a dub,
and they've shown they can win those close games.
Yeah, they're not afraid to get into the grind, which is not something the Tigers have done over the past couple of years.
And fucking, they're still trying to find their feet. They're coming together.
The dream,
like you said, the
dream is there.
The Storm do average fucking what is it, 38 points after a loss.
But in saying that, we rode that wave after their last loss against Souths. So they had that loss and they had that game against Souths, and we thought they were going to fucking pump them, and they beat them, but fuck, they struggled to put him away, and that was without Harry Grant. So I have a feeling it's going to be a little bit of a similar situation here. Well, I could say all of this, and then they fucking win by 50. But
I feel like we're going the same way then.
Storm Tigers?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's exactly how I've gone.
Storm Tigers. I was going to just take the Tigers outright, but that stat of the fucking Storm after a loss.
I tell you what, though.
If it's not broke, don't fix it.
$5.10 is not a bad shout. I might have a sneaky little play on that.
$5.10 is a fucking great shout.
For the Tigers, I know it's in Melbourne, but who's your try scorer?
You know what? I'm going to jump on him. Little far longo. Old Sewer. He's special. He's finally made his way back into the team via the wing spot. I don't know how long that's going to last with Warbrick, who will just come straight back into that spot once he's fit and readily available.
Mm-hmm.
But, man, he's fucking really making a fist of it at the moment, far longer, while he's got his chance. He's been waiting on the pine a little bit longer than some people probably expected. He's been missing out on that bench spot to Wishart, so I reckon he'll rip and tear again.
Well, mate, you're probably going to have a fucking... Because my try scorer is Nick Meaney. Last 2 times at Melbourne against the Tigers, he has scored a try.
In that fucking god-awful headgear that he's wearing.
Yeah. So I've got Nick Meaney anytime, and I've paired him up with Suafar Longo anytime.
Oh.
And just for a little bit of insurance, I've taken the Tigers with a plus 18.5.
Holy.
So Tigers plus 18.5. Suafar Longo anytime. Nick Meaney anytime. $9.50.
Yeah, right.
Value at its finest.
Oh, the most. How much does the Tigers plus 18.5 change the odds on that?
It's paying $1.56 for 18.5.
Right.
Because the line's 14.5, so it's only an extra 4 points.
Just a little bit extra fucking cheese on top.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, fair enough. Righto. Don't have to fucking yell at me.
I'm at a 3. You don't want to see me go to fucking 5. Right.
Grab your shit. We're going tomorrow. Righto, last game. Fucking we made it.
We got there.
The last game. This is going to be a fucking...
Look at us, eh?
Hey, look at us. Who'd have thought? This is going to be a fucking rip snorter. Old fucking... At the Four Pines. At fucking Eagles home. 2 of the, what Jake would call the fucking flat track bullies.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking 2 of them, fucking red hot, raring. Fucking... You got Turbo back, you got fucking Eero back, the fucking boys hitting form, the Dally M fucking fullback of the year. If you were coming into this game and said the Dally M fullback of the year and leading the Dally M's at the moment, you'd be straight away going, fuck, has Turbo been playing that good?
Well, Turbo's been playing the whole season.
It's fucking William Kennedy.
You know, how good.
He's having a fucking red hot crack. It seems that fucking Hines and Trindle have started to work out their little bromance there, and it's starting to click a little bit more. And fucking Manly, that when they have Turbo, it's just a fucking a little bit extra. Old Jakey Jabojevic is back playing up front in the front row. So he'll have a good fucking 17 minutes there, just like his Origin fucking games last year.
Hey, come on now.
Oh, a little bit of fucking whoosy sheesy. Hey, fucking. So, how are we fucking seeing this one, Cobb?
Mate, they only played a few weeks ago. 4 weeks ago, to be exact.
How many fucking double-ups have been this early in the season? This is actually ridiculous.
The Sharkies were obviously the home team, and they got that done by 6 points. They won 24-18. Sea Eagles just grow an extra leg at 4 points.
Rocky.
And in all honesty, the Sharkies didn't look overly convincing against the Eels last week. I know they beat them by 10. They went down to the Tigers the week before in overtime, and they beat the Knights, but Knights aren't that great. So, and to boot, Manly are coming off a bye and playing the last game of the round, so they've had an extra long bye, right? So give me Sea Eagles, and Tommy Turbo.
What's the line on this one, big fella?
It's 2.5 points.
2.5 points. I wonder if I can pull one of my fucking... You know what I mean? A little bit of a fucking swifty.
Oh, the old Sea Eagles to win, Sharkies to cover by 2.5, so Sharks
Yeah.
Seagulls win by 2 or less.
Yeah.
Is that what you're feeling?
Yeah.
Yeah? Right.
Yeah. Yep. I'm going to go fucking Seagulls, Sharkies. Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm going to go Seagulls, Sharkies. And just fucking double, triple on fucking down. He's back in the team. He just keeps scoring. Every week. Last year, he was doing everything but. This year, he's just fucking finally found that try.
Can't stop him. Can't stop him.
Kael Iro.
KL Iro.
Is crossing the fucking stripe. And that rolls into Misema. Another 2-legger, just keeping it nice and simple for the boys, the ladies, the gentlemen at home. And I've fucking tied him in with Tolo Cola, who's been fucking having a rip and a snort on that left-hand side for the Manly. So I've gone both left-hand centres here just to fucking get it right. See what I did there?
A little bit of left or right.
Yeah, so Kyle Hero into Cola anytime, $6.75. So just keeping it there, keeping it low, keeping it around that fun mark. And boy, I better fucking hit him.
I was actually going to say, I was going to bring it up at after your second one, but I'll bring it up now. If you go, let's just go hypothetical here and you hit 0 of 6, what are you going to do next week?
I'll probably quit. I might fucking voice memo my fucking resignation after the last fucking leg of my fucking last game doesn't get up. And you and Jake can do this motherfucker on Monday by yourselves. I'm fucking Audi 5000, my friend.
No worries. Yeah, that's red hot, actually.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. And then, look, just as a little bit of fucking, now that we've after the last game, obviously we might get fucking Jake's results later on. We'll see what happens. I just thought, because I've only done 2 legs per, I thought I'd just fucking tack them all in and just see what we get all up for the 6 legs of what I've done here, just as a little, just a little bit of something. Because at the end of the day, I do love seeing a nice high number there. And, you see those 3 little ones, you got to go one big one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can
I have a guess?
A guess at the number?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on. So this is Kula, Iro, Watani Zalesniak, Halasima, Gagai, Khan Pereira.
I reckon about $130.
Higher.
$150.
Higher.
Fucking what?
$224.43.
Yeah, right then. Okay.
Apparently that's what 6.75, 7, and 4.75.
That's what I was trying to work it out off.
Yeah.
Because I was like 4.75 by 7 is about 25 times by 6. 20.
7 5
7.
35, my friend.
7 4s.
28
Yeah.
plus change.
Yeah.
32
by 6. Oh, there's 180, 200. Yeah, that makes sense. I forgot to carry the 1.
Yeah, so 22443 with the decimal between the 4s.
Yeah, tidy.
Just throw $1 on it. Fuck it. Gamble responsibly. That's why I said put $1 on it.
Got to put a fucking purple on it.
Yeah, we've got to sound responsible.
Yeah. $5.
Yeah.
It's worth a $5 slap.
It's worth a fucking $5 fucking crack.
Anyway.
You fucking playing at home?
No Crucial and Big Buck. That will be posted on our feed once we get the results and tips from Jake.
Depending on how the big fella feels, so we might even throw it up on fucking Instagram. Who knows?
Yeah, we might even do it.
If any of you actually pay attention to that.
Yeah, we'll see how we go. But yeah, from there. Oh, do you want to? Did you have yours? Did you want to actually say yours and I'll say mine, just so we've got that on record? Or nah? Do you want to worry about it? Shut
Sorry,
up.
what did
I
you
mumbled.
just...
I was channeling my inner Jake. I
I
was channeling my inner Jake.
No, look, I actually just fucking don't.
Don't. Okay, done.
If I'm leaning anywhere, I'm fucking the way you were talking
right?
about him. Actually, yes, the right center of the Knights. The way you were talking him up in his milestone game, after a milestone game, going up against the fucking Titans defense that leaked fucking, 5 tries down their left-hand side. I'll be leaning towards Gagai for me fucking Crucial. The old Crucial. And I reckon fucking Lekka Halasima for my fucking Big Buck.
Not a bad shout, that. See,
I little fucking sneaky.
Yeah, mine I was leaning towards Tigers to cover the line on the Crucial, 14.5 points.
Oh.
Yeah, that's where I was heading for that one.
That's a little bit fucking... That's
change it
a
up.
Kyle bet if I've ever seen one.
And then my Big Buck. Now, there's some value here. I didn't see him till after I put the same gamer on, which kind of pissed me off a little bit because it was fucking red-hot value. Jermaine Zarko. paying $3.35 to score against the Parramatta Eels.
What?
Yeah. Now, they must know something that I don't.
$3.35.
$3.35 for Jermaine Asako to score against Parramatta.
Well, he is coming up against the defensive juggernaut of Addo-Carr.
So, I don't know about you, but I'll probably be having a bit of a play on that just as a single, I think.
What's he paying for like 12 plus points? Because he'll be, as the goal kicker, he should be in the point scoring market. It would likely go down to him versus Moses, I would say. They normally only pick one or two per team.
$2.95 for 12 plus.
12 plus.
For 14, $4.40.
Any time, to score any time and score more than 12 points, you're up there about 15 schmackos. No?
They must have had, okay. They must have had the odds wrong earlier.
Oh, you didn't get on it early enough?
Nah, it's now down to $2.12.
Spewing.
Yeah.
You should have been on that straight away.
Yeah. I was like, fuck. Well, all right. I'll rescind that big buck. I'll have to rethink about that.
Where are you going, Kyle?
Cut the stream.
Cut the stream.